What's up, guys? Jaxel here from 8wayrun.com and, of course, twitch.tv/8wayrun, periodic streamer, blah, 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 and all that jazz. Anyways, if you guys are subscribed to my YouTube, which is where you're watching this video, the previous video I just put up was a comparison video between an Ori XD990 and an HD Fury 2. That video used an identical capture card. I have two AverMedia C127 Game Broadcaster HDs. These are internal PCIe cards, and that was a comparison between those two. Now, what you're seeing on the screen right here is similar to it is once again the Ori XD990 on the left and the HD Fury 2 on the right. The difference is on the right this time is not a Game Broadcaster HD. It is instead a C895, I believe. No, 875, which is also called a Live Gamer Portable. The Live Gamer Portable has been making waves recently, especially in the fighting game community, because of its portability, hence the name Live Gamer Portable, and the fact that it can record streams without having to use a computer. You plug in an SD you plug in an SD memory card, you click the button, and it starts recording. It also has audio input, so you can technically add a voiceover to it. However, that's using it without a computer. If you don't have a computer to use and you just want to record things, you just want to be able to have a DVR and you don't want to carry your cable box with you to actually DVR stuff, or your TiVo, then the Live Gamer Portable is a fantastic device. However, if you have a computer, why are you using this product? This product is made for being as budget as possible for people who are new to streams. It should not be used on a production rig, and I cannot understand how there are so many big-time streamers out there, professional streamers out there, who are using this device, and I'm going to go into my issues in a moment. Okay, so first things first, let's pick up this controller and start browsing the PS4 menu. And already you can see the problem. The one on the left side has about 2 milliseconds of lag, because that's the lag that the Ori XD90 adds. Because, as I mentioned in the previous video, it is not as good as the HD Fury. The HD Fury doesn't add any additional lag to the video. However, you are noticing that the right side of the screen, which has the HD Fury on it, is significantly behind. That lag is being introduced by the Live Gamer Portable. That is at least half a second. If you're not splitting the signal sometime beforehand or using the pass-through on the Live Gamer Portable, I cannot understand how people don't complain about the lag on this device. Now, if you're using it as a pocket recorder, you're still going to have an issue where the audio starts to get out of sync with the video. I have seen posts about this recently on the XSplit forums. No matter what, you're going to get an audio desync, and you're going to have to resync the videos because, as you can see, the video is significantly behind. This is a good half a second. The second thing, which you may not notice, because as I mentioned in the previous video, the Ori XD990 on the left is not as good as the HD Fury 2 on the right. I would have preferred to use the Ori for both of them to give a valid comparison. Because I don't have two HD Fury 2s. They are expensive products. But I cannot use an Ori XD990 with the Live Gamer Portable. Live Gamer Portable has this automatic detection of input feed things, which is nice if you're new to the streaming business, new to computers, and don't really know how to set this kind of stuff up, and you don't want to get into the technical details and the control panels of the devices. It's great. You plug in the 1080p feed, it automatically detects a 1080p feed. You plug in the 720 feed, it automatically detects a 720 feed. No matter what, it's going to work when you plug it in. Well, I'm sorry, it should work when you plug it in. I don't know if my device is defective or not, but I constantly have to unplug and plug it back in, and unplug and plug it back in, and unplug and plug it back in before it eventually detects the signal. This auto detector is not very responsive, and it takes a bit of finagling and work before it actually starts detecting your feed. The Game Broadcaster HD C127 does not have any sort of auto detection. When you want to send in a different type of signal, you have to go in the control panel and tell it to look for a different type of signal, which I prefer, because you know what? I like to manage my devices and I don't want them doing anything without me telling them to do it. So that is a problem, and for some reason with the Ori XD990 it does not detect the signal from the XD Ori 990 correctly. If it did not have this signal all detection, if I could actually go into the device and set up the settings the way I wanted to set it, I could get around this issue, but the device doesn't let you do that. As I said, it's made simple and easier to use, and because of it, it's taken away many of the features and advanced features that could help work around many of these issues. The next thing I want to say is about color fidelity here. It's going to be hard to explain because of the XD990 having less color quality than the HD Fury. But if you go to the previous video and see the HD Fury on the right side with the Game Broadcaster and compare it to the HD Fury on the right side of the Live Gamer portal, you will see that the Game Broadcaster HD does have a slight quality bump. You know, it does look, the color spectrum is a bit wider. Another thing you'll also notice is that the Live Gamer Portable, because it's compressing the signal so much, because it has to send the signal over USB, since it is a USB product, you are seeing a bit of blur. It isn't as sharp as it would be over the PCIe Game Broadcaster HD. And you know, that is to be expected since it is a USB device, but you know, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. It's going to be a bit harder to see on YouTube because YouTube naturally starts to degrade the signal. The other issue I have with the device, besides of course it being unable to detect the Ori XD990 for some reason, the massive delay on the video, the slight color fidelity loss, would of course be frame drops. I don't know how easy it's going to be able to see. It's a bit easier to see in fighting games, but if you pay attention closely on the right side, you will notice that sometimes it seems to look like it stutters. That's because it's occasionally dropping a few frames. Now, I have tried the LGP over both USB 3 and USB 2.0, and no matter what, it's going to drop these frames. In fighting games, it's way more evident because there's a lot more movement and action going on screen than in the average games you see. Let's see if it gets into the game here. You'll get to it into demo mode in a moment. Alright, so the LGP, it also comes with a couple of extra cables so that you can hook a PS3 directly into it via component cables. I unfortunately have never been able to get them working. So there's that. I know a lot of people, they don't have an Ori or an HD Fury. Wow, you can really see that lag in this video. They don't have an Ori or an HD Fury, so what they do is they send the component source from the PS3 to the LGP and then have it converted to HDMI and send the HDMI back to their monitors or their televisions so that they can capture as well as play off the screen. That, like I said, adds a significant amount of lag because there is processing going on. There's a signal change there. Wow. Streamers who use this device, you know, I am just so upset with this device. I plan on returning it in the next few days, sending it back. I bought it on Amazon.com. I cannot recommend this device in any form unless of course you are not a streamer and you're just looking to record matches. I know the Smash Bros community is big on that. They like to they have 40 televisions going on for one of their majors. They want to have an LGP on every single one of those consoles, which again, that's great, but those are not live settings. There's post-production there, so you can deal with that. But in a live setting, when you're dealing with post-production, having to deal with the issues of a device like this is something you're not going to want to deal with. If you have the if you're working off a desktop computer, You have the opportunity to put in internal cards. I highly recommend the Blackmagic Intensity Pro or the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. I'm sorry. Did I just say I recommend the Live Gamer Portable? My mistake. I recommend the AverMedia Game Broadcaster HD. I cannot recommend the Live Gamer Portable in a production rig, and any streamer who uses it in a production setting, you know who you are. You know who I'm talking about. All I gotta say is wow. Simply wow. Anyway, peace out, guys.